What's up, dirty plant hoes and all you dirty ass plant enthusiasts out there. Today, I thought we would just make a super chill video and just talk about my top 5 most favoritist plants in the whole wide world today. First, I would just like to say thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Another amazing thing about Skillshare is that I can access all my classes on my phone even when I'm not at home. That means no more social network scrolling for me. I am going to be expanding my skill set. And when I'm not expanding my work skill set, I'm expanding my play skill set with building awesome pattern tiles in Adobe and productivity masterclasses. And those are just for fun. Being a YouTuber, using Photoshop and Premiere Pro are some things that I struggle with. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever the creativity takes you. And it's less than $10 a month for an annual subscription. Skillshare offers memberships with meaning, with so much more to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives. Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. And don't forget, the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. So just to get straight into it, the closest one to me, I'm not going to do it in any kind of order because we all know it's very hard to pick between our children, and I've already picked 5 out, and that was very difficult. My life's been really hard today. Okay, so the first one that I want to show you guys today is this beautiful Maranta silver band. I got this beautiful babe last spring and summer of last year, and it is one of the slowest growers that I have in my entire collection. I mean, it is slow, and I've taken 2 cuttings for propagations of it and both of them failed. And that's a lot. That's kind of heartbreaking when the plant grows like molasses and then you take a cutting of it that you've been waiting on forever and then it doesn't root. That's a pretty big bummer. But it is blooming, so that's pretty cool. And the blushing that happens on the new leaves that come out is pretty spectacular. And I've got it in this lovely little cupcake style, cupcake liner. I don't know what it is. You know, cupcake style. Pink pot. Once upon a time it had the tray to go underneath it, but it doesn't anymore. So now it's in a Caca's brown tray. I gotta get to those other plants and talk about them. Yeah, I ain't gotta get over here. Okay, that was just like in a little makeshift tray too. When I go to like the sink and I wash everything off, it's hard to remember what tray went with what. Okay, so this is my gorgeous Monstera Aurea. I started this Monstera Aurea from a wet stick that I received, I don't even know how long ago. I guess I should document exactly how long ago that was. That probably would be pertinent information. And I rooted them myself. If you guys are interested in my wet stick method, you can go check that video out. But this is an absolutely gorgeous specimen. I have had many battles, many battles with this little guy here. First it got the fungal spot and then it got the thrips. So it's all clean now, and you can tell especially by these 2 leaves right here. Super healthy, no browning or anything like that. Check out that variegation. Is that not beautiful? Gorgeous variegation. I'll tell you what, beautiful. And I wasn't sure how these guys were gonna turn out, so I'm glad. Andrew Wolf has the, I cut that node. Winston, you're cramping my style, brah. When I first got that wet stick in the mail, it was a 2-node wet stick. I cut it into 2 pieces. That was 1 piece, and the other piece I also grew out and sold to one of my dirty plant hoes, Andrew Wolf. He has the other one. So for my next favorite plant would be this variegated Monstera Albo. And this is the one that Casey picked up for me because I had been on the hunt for over 2 years for a sectorally variegated Monstera, and boy did we ever find it. And this new leaf that came out took it very seriously, and you can see there's like one strip of green down the middle. It's definitely the very top of my list of all of the plants that I own right now. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I am so sorry, was my sleeve bothering you? The variegation on the stem is absolutely wild, and it's not looking too hot for the new leaf because the entire, I mean almost the entire stem is completely white. So also the white princess that Winter Rose sent to me, it has put out a completely ghosted out white leaf as well. So 'tis the season for losing leasons. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, for these other two, I'm sorry, my boy, but I am going to have to move you. Okay, I gotta get up. I'm cramping your style already. I know that I am, and you're not comfortable. That's what I think. You're not as comfortable as you could be because you rolled up like a cinnamon roll. Fix your collar. You drowning in your own fat, bub. Mwah. This next one was a wish list plant that I bought from Brooks Davis on Facebook group, Time to Splurge and Purge BST. He had some cuttings, some mid-stem cuttings that already actually had a growth point of the Philodendron Patricia. This was my biggest wish list plant purchase ever. And I know that they just restocked, or I know that they just stocked them on Equigenera, and that's cool. So you guys know how much I love my Philodendron Esmeraldens. I love the long philodendron leaves. They're so gorgeous. They actually get like a metallic looking sheen to them when they're first emerging, like before they get really hardened off. This one actually has a little growth point. It already had a growth point when it came to me. Since having it, it hasn't done any magic besides rooting. Those Leca balls smell really bad. My next favorite plant is this Anthurium Blottus. Came from Equigenera. They're also not the super duper best with naming things, so, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Ugh. It's got a really, really wide wingspan. This is the newest leaf right here. You can see how neon green it is. Very, very soft, super duper thin. And when they harden off, they're very tough. It's like a cardboard type of texture. Not as thick as like the alocasia or anything, but definitely rigid is the word I'm looking for. And the new leaves coming out are just flowy and super crepe papery like, and I think this one is going to get really, really big because it's already pretty big. I haven't had any of the anthuriums really struggling with the thrip situation, so that was kind of nice. I don't know how, but they just kind of skipped over it. They had the lamb's blood on the old door there, so I don't know what was going on. It's weird how some things got really affected and some things didn't. Most everything is fully recovered now, and it's just part of my routine when I'm going through and like washing everything and watering everything and making sure that there aren't any pests on anything, and thrips are now on the list of things that I check for. Okay, before I go, I wanted to show you guys planted up Botanicaz Terrarium, and I actually need to water in there, so I was actually gonna go grab like a little water squirter and just show you guys what's going on in the terrarium, give you a little update on the Madam Rachel begonia that is doing just wonderfully in there, and some other really, really cuties, patooties that you guys saw me open from Darren Heppel from Delirium Studios not too long ago. So let's go over there and check it out. So here is the fully potted up Botanicaz Terrarium. The lid is just a little ajar because I was pulling, I was trying to pull those stinking strings around and make it look cute with the little mushroom lights when I was filming today. But it's set up on a, these are my little mushroom lights. My lights are falling. Oh God. Anyways, trust me when I say there's lighting in here. I've got some supplemental lighting over here on the side because I wasn't quite sure if it was going to be enough, but it definitely seems sufficient because I had it on for like about a week or so before I set up this little table lamp next to it. But there is begonia Madame Rachel back there with the all green and pink spots. And like everything really needs to be watered. So I'm going to set up the tripod and I'm just going to show you guys just kind of how I like squirt everything in there. That's not going to be the forever fan, but I've ordered several different fans and just kind of been unhappy with them. So that's the one I'm using at the moment. I'm having trouble getting it all set up on a timer because the light switch for the terrarium doesn't automatically, like it's not an auto on, auto off. So it's hard to get it set up on a timer. So that would be my main complaint, but I mean, otherwise it's an absolutely gorgeous terrarium. Everything looks a little dry in there. So we're gonna set up the tripod and I'm gonna give everything a little bit of a watering. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to douse all the sphagnum moss. Wow, it was drier than I thought it was in here. This is distilled water that I have in my little squirty bottle. And it is treated with a little bit of Miracle Grow fertilizer and also some calcium and magnesium additive. So they're not just getting flavorless waters, they're getting good nutrients and also some calcium and magnesium. I did not realize how dry I had gotten. I think I might skip the middleman with the squirty bottle and take a squirty bit off. Water that Begonia luxurians. Black form here from Darren. We have the Madame Rachel right behind that. Can't see it. Begonia U664, which the first couple of leaves definitely melted on, but it seems to be doing much better. I went ahead and gave a full deal of water to the Begonia luxurians, and next door is the Begonia Qui, and you can see that pattern coming through a lot better now. Not quite as dark as when I got it. The U664 new leaf is looking great. The old leaf looking kind of shabby. Then we have the Begonia Madame Rachel looking snazzy, very snazzy. Then we have the Begonia variegata, which was having a harder transition period. You can see the ashing and the crisping on the leaf, but there is a new leaf on the way. So everything's looking good. Basically, this whole terrarium is just full of all the stuff of the mountain orchids order and also the stuff that Darren sent to me. So just tons of awesome stuff inside. Or it's sitting right next to my coffee station in the mornings, which is awesome because I can sit over here and look at it, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I really do love this terrarium. It's super, super aesthetically pleasing. I am really super stoked that Anya from Botanicaz gave me the opportunity to test this gorgeous terrarium out. I absolutely love it. I filled it with tons and tons of goodies, and I am just so amazed, dude. I love it. Much, much more aesthetically pleasing than just a plain old fish tank. I mean, it looks gorgeous. I don't have a Mills bow yet, but I do have a Botanicaz Terrarium. All right, guys, tell me what is your favorite begonia from this terrarium. I know which one mine is, but I might be a little particular or I might be a little biased. I think they all look great. This is like the pink polka dot club right here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, I did some other stupid shit on a different video. Go check that out. Maybe you'll like it more. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye. And now I would like to say a big shout out to all the loveliest supporters in all of Plant Channel Kingdom, the Dirty Plant Enthusiasts. Nadinsky, Seven Puggies, Cindy C, A Bear's Garden, Abby Gilbert, Ace Cadet, Alexandra Chilton, Always Propagating, Amanda Davila, Amber V, Amy Adwan, Ashley Caraveo, Ashley Sexton, A Warm Wind, Bailey Barnett, Barbara Lindbergh, Bryn, Carly Grinnell, Casey Dillon, Casey Glidewell, Kat and Gizmo, Chamomile Camille, Colleen Hatton, Corey Traxler, Courtney Martin, Crazy Plant Lady, Cuties with Cardi, Danielle Holt, Darren Heppel, David Sawyer, Diana Anderson, Eliza Haney, Ellen Louise Pasco, Emily Kingsley, Aaron Roche, Felicia Yeager, Fenner Lamb, Fiona, Fredo79, Glass Cactus 15, Goncalo Martins, Gretchen Ward, Haley Hetrick, Haley Martin, Haley Kester, Harper Gray, Hazel Foreman, Heather Summers, Heidi Christofferson, Hells Bells, Holy Coley, Houseplanty Goodness, Hunter Jolly, Jamie Ellis, Jake Rowe, Jenna Maria, Jennifer Banner, Jennifer Girolametto, Jessica Viola, Jessica D, Joe Howard, Joseph L. Simmons V, Caitlin Card, Cassandra Hines, Kathy W, Kaylee Logan, Keith Betchel, Kelly Hodgson, Kim Toby, Kimberly Mossman, Not Dude, Christy Bim, Kaya Hauser, Kylene Cooper, Lauren Loves Leaves, Lisa Garden, Light Owl, Lilac Moore, Lillianne Morin, Lisa Nolan, Lori Davison Hughes, Luis H, Lulu's Leaves, Mackenzie Hogarth, Mara Baker, Maureen W, Megan Moyna, Meeks, Megan Lilly, Mev H, Mia Sewell, Michaela Rags, Michelle A, Michelle Mockle, Michelle Reed, Michelle Watts, Monica Allison, Nicole Rohrer, Nikki Toller, Ordinary Plant Girl, Pam's Pretty Plants, Peanuts Plants, Rachel Morale, Rachel Sharp, Raylene Hillhouse, Rhea Shields, Rhiannon C, Ricky Molbeck, Reese's Roots, Safia Bahadir, Sarah Santis, Seth Miller, Showers, ASMR, Sophie Botting, Steph Miller, Stephanie Bazella, Stephanie Menzies, Stephanie Pietro, Tanya Hautsager, Tara Christensen, Taylor Carson, Tiffany Wright, Trent Grolmus, Tyler Kersey, Verdigris Dreams, Bernie Zoo, Victoria Fonseca, and Wesley Limentino. And now a particularly big shout out for all the dirty ass plant hoes, the most ruthless bitches in the plant game. Danny Ryan, Abby Rupp, Allie Wells, Allison Havens, Alyssa Braden, Amber Mae Fleming, Amber Metter, Amber Poole, Amy Baxter, Andrew Wolf, Andrea Hewitt, Anna D, April Robinson, Ariel Roots, Arlisa B, Ashley Kathleen, Ashley Williams, Aubrey Puff, Beth, Hello Houseplants, Botanicaz LLC, Caitlin Christie, Carly Knight, Cassidy Walker, Chelsea Clifton, Christina Kuntz, Christy Stewart, Sierra Jones, Colin Ev, Denny Sprague, Deanne Santos, Darylyn, Denise Tomer, Diana Warner, Donna, Emily Cephalou, Emily Forhay, Emma LaCroix, Emma Wiley, Florence Ramirez, Forever Hopeful Plants, Katie, Gab, Gina the Great, Haley Eblin, Haley Stanley, Heather Lamb, Heather Worrell, Houseplant Heather, Jameow, Jasmine Renee, Jedi KCC, Jen Dureha, Jennifer Rouse, Jenny Vanderbilt, Jessica Stanford, Jill Cunningham, Joanna Meyer, Caitlin Guavi, Chris, Catherine Sproles, Kelly Rice, Kelly Smith, Kelp, Kristen Williams, Christy D, Crystalia B, Lana MT, Lauren, Mary Boots, Mark Straw, Megan Baker, Megan Earls, Megan Gowdy, Melissa Hartog, Melissa Zielstorf, Michelle G, Mirena, Natural State Ashley, Nicholas Caruso, Nikki Grilly, Odd Avocado Tree, Olivia Wise, Oops I Sold My Planties, Paul Zhang, Peyton Gold, Pinky from Hot Farms, Plant Princess, Simonetta, QR, Reagan Cornelius, Rico 9383, Riley Elizabeth, Ren, Root and Leaf, Sammy Joe, Ruby, Sarah Schwartz, Sarah J, Sleazy Wednesday 1, Spotted Oreo 10, Stacy Anderson, Stanny, Tammy Carroll, Tara Peterson, Tara's Plants, Tropics in the Midwest, Tara Wolfgang, Tess Botsis, The Fiber Circus, The Hatter's Madness, The Plant Channel, The Plants Meow, Tracy Buzzle, Trey's Plants, Tyler Frakes, Valerie Titus, Victoria Olson, Whitney Sales, Wicked Witch Roxy, Will H, Winter Rose,
and Yvonne Smith. You guys are the shit, and I love you so much. Bye. Love you guys. Later, taters.